Hello, welcome to come back. So the second part, let we go to for the Dahua firefighting robots about the MC80BD. The first part we got the pen point. Just you can see here. Just it is a video. Just I want to.
不知道着的是头上，然后
Just an explosion accident which happened in China in the Tianjin Binhai new areas, and it is in the 2015. So during this accident, because in the port, just as there's it has a very big explosion of the petrol products. So there's during this accident, there are nearly just 99 firefighters and also 11 police officers and 55 civilians which died in this accident. There still just 8 people were lost. This this accident is very huge and very expensive, but just because just in the places just when there is fire, just because the firefighters need to go very near to the fire places, then just but to know which is the how to say which is the words or which the continent which is on fire, so then they can take actions. So but just if that there's an technology which can help the firefighters, which is no need to go such touch, so there will be no the second explosion happens, so there will be no such people will save their lives. You can say just in a explosion or in a just a fire, there are many just threats. The first one is the heavy smoke. Heavy smoke will stuck just will prevent the persons from to brace, and usually just most people just in the fire accident they will just being just died just use the smoke and to lack of the oxygen gas. And there are also just in some places like the petrochemical plants or petrol stations or oil tanker fires. There will be also maybe the poisonous gas, and it will also has a high temperature flame and therefore explosion proof accident. That's one. For other fires, there will be just also that tanker in the warehouse, in the underground garage, or the coal mine, or in the buildings. There also has maybe has the smoke for the poisonous gas or explosion-proof gases inside, and also maybe the buildings will be damaged, and then will bury persons inside. And for in this kind of point, in this kind of accident, it can just think of our firefighting robots. It can just it is explosion proof and it can support firefighting, and for the scouting robots can take out the information. Take a role. The main structures, the first it's just use a high strength cabin bodies, and also with robust and strong chassis with one. And it's because it's strong and it can be hardly just being damaged with one. And to adjust adapt to different conditions of roads or based on, and it just uses a high strength track where with steel constructions. Normally, just it is used in firefighting robots. Uh, if just you use only the uh, wheel structures, it can just move fast, but it cannot be suitable for very just hard roads, or and it can uh, hardly to pass the obstacles in front of it. And it's just integrated the dark lens cameras with one thermal sense and one with the visible sense. And it has the main part for the firefighting. It has a water cannon, firefighting cannons. It can support both water or foam. And how to control it? It just use handheld remote terminals. With this one, it has internals and it has a big LCD screens and with the joystick and for the buttons to control it. And so this firefighting robots, it just uses power from the batteries. It has a very big battery inside. It is 64 volt, and its capacity is 73.5 a hours. And it just use two engines from the Amitech from an American manufacturers, and its power is 4.6 kW. And the water cannon it is just used, just it is the biggest volume flow. It is 80 liters every second. For middle fire check, the water storage capacity is 8,000 liters to 12,000 liters. So if you use our firefighting robots use the biggest flow, this water of the fire truck will be used out in just 100 seconds to 150 seconds. It is quite fast. So normally, if for a bigger fire, you need to find a normal water source like the river or lake or even maybe with a very big water tank with one. If you know, just with it needed to be provide enough water pressures. So if no enough water, just it can be just used. The water can be used out in very quite very fast times. And for maximum output pressure for a fire check is usually is less than 2 megapascals. And for our firefighting robots, the output pressure is 0.8 megapascal or to 1.6 megapascal. It is nearly similar like with the three firefighters. And this one is the range, the largest range of our firefighter fighters. It is it is 88 meters. If it just choose the highest, it is need to be just for nearly the 40 to 55 meters in the height. Here are our just handheld remote terminals. With it, the weight is 4.6 kilograms. It is compared with the computers, it is not quite far, but it's also not easy to take it. So we will just equip with shoulder strap, so you can take it on your shoulders to help you to operate in long times. And it just equipped with 10-inch LCD screens and provides a view of this one is for the this tool is for the thermal lens and for the visible lens, and this one is the parameter view of in the robot bodies, and it has three just antennas to receive. One is for the communication control signal. Another two is for the video signal that received from the robot, and it has a joystick to control the movement, and this one to control the PTZ of the door lens cameras. And it's also this one is a emergency stop buttons, and is for the power, and it's the other for the function buttons. And this one is our Taohua's door lens cameras. It's an explosion-proof camera. The optical visible lens just it uses 55 times of the optical zooms, so it can stay quite far. And the thermal lens it uses a high accurate non-detect real-time temperature monitoring. And this one is for the horizontal range, and for the vertical range is quite big, and it is also just IP68. Now just it takes to the advantages of our product, and firstly, just it use our door lens temperature measure explosion-proof PTZ cameras with this one, and it also has explosion-proof cannons. The big water flow it is 80 liters, and it uses explosion-proof bodies and with the strong chassis. And with the all-in-one portable remote controllers, and it is quite suitable for the places of the petrol plant, for the oil battery storage tanks, or the coal mine, like this kind of sceneries. And here one is this the videos of no, because Dahua is the world leading manufacturers of video, and this one is our advantages to easily. and it's just equipped with the gas detection. The default gas is 6 types with the CO for the oxygen, for the is also, and if you just you need it, the customer is needed, we can also support it to customize the gas detectors for this robot. But if and it is supported to detect the temperature and the humidity, and when with the detection, so the temperature detection system can automatically call the body to help the firefighting robot to working to continue working in long time for much longer times. And it also has the laser to range and the radars to range and to recognize the obstacle, which can help to avoid it. For the endurance for our firefighter robots, for the continue moving, it can last for more than 3 hours. For working, for normally just operating, just it can support at up to 16 hours. And with charging from 0 to 100%, it takes for 5 hours. And we equip with the remote controller with 2 batteries. So you can just, for 1 battery, it can last for 4 hours working. And if just you equip with another additional with 4 battery, just for volume, and it can last for 8 hours. Other advantages, and this robot with 5,300 new towing capacity, which can help him to carry 2 60 millimeter or 80 millimeter fire hoses for with the waters to go in. And it is support to auto release for a hose when just a remote control to detach it by in the remote terminals after you have completing just firefighting tasks. It is optional functions, and it has the ripple grappling protections from the fire hose to cracks. And it equips with the spray cooling protection when the temperature of the robot body is quite high. So it's when can stop him from working. So it's just equipped with this system, which where the temperature is high, it will also automatically just spray water to the body, to the robot body to cool down the temperature, so to keep the robots just to continue workings. Here are some just successful cases. One is for a highway, just a tank car just has a fire. We use our robot to help to extinguish these fires. And another one just is the an execution. Just places we use more than about 6 firefighting robots to extinguish the fires in these places, to help to test the abilities of extinguish. And by the end of the 2025, that has over 500 robots have been sold to domestic of China of our firefighter robots. And in 2024, we have sold 2 firefighting robots to Indonesia. And in last year, we have also sold 2 firefighter robots, one to Hungary and another to Romania. So here is the whole journey, and let me show some videos. This one is an airport training spot for the airport training and maintenance. We just use in Hungary, use our firefighter robots. Another video. Quite far. Use this one from the spray to the mist. The mist can just cover much more areas to can cut down the temperatures and to protect it from the fire to spread to large places. If any is a range of 100 to 500. It is more than 1.3 kilometers. 1,300 meters of the range of the handheld remote to the firefighting robots. If there are any questions,